Howdy guys, I am back with more Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we started the game and did the basic tutorial, and we picked up this quest here called Close to Home, where I have 3 different places I need to go, and the first of which I'm going to do is I'm going to go attune myself right here to the aetherytes. Let's do that. These crystals, if I remember, are what let you teleport from place to place, and I don't think you can teleport somewhere if you haven't attuned yet. Hail, adventurer, might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand? Oh, okay, he's a Lalafell. Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, madame. What? Apologies, but I do so relish in the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherytes. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport. Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherytes and their connection to the flow of aether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherite you encounter from now on. I pray you find that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherytes or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. I don't know why I decided the Lalafell needed to sound like that, but he did. Sorry about that. You attuned with the aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Awesome. Handy dandy. Alright. And I have attuned myself and the spell return. Alrighty, so let's see. Okay, the spell return can be used instantly to travel back. So, to your home point. Casting the spell does not require MP. You can be used at every 15 minutes. Only one home point may be set at any time. Okay, you know, now that I think about it, I remember always hoofing it everywhere I've gone. I think I never once used this teleporting as like, it costs money. To hell with that. Oh, looks like someone said welcome to... Oh, okay, well, shoot, let's see. How do I respond to people? I don't even know how to respond. I probably need to figure out how to cover yet. See, I don't even know how to respond to people. I'm that big of a noob. I'm probably gonna have to find a way to maybe cover the chat up or something. So, oh, this person's cheering me on. I feel bad because I'm just like ignoring them. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's just talk to this guy here. Oh, okay, so Jajakuta the merchant is visibly perturbed and in need of some assistance. Let's see what he has to say. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours? Well, you're in luck. The pugilists, I'm not sure how to say it. Pugilists, help me, have just placed an Pugilist, that's how it is, isn't it? The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring, but the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Thanalan. Alright, so there's gonna be a lot of these kind of gather quests, you know, as MMO folk call them, you know, go kill 10 boars or whatever, so I'm gonna not... I can't imagine you guys, I don't know, I'll try to cut that stuff out. I can't imagine how exciting it must be to watch that, but my gosh, okay, so we've got 2 other objectives to finish for this close to home. We need to visit the thaumaturge and listen to Ceciroga, so let's go find the thaumaturge's guild. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we weren't very far from it at all. We were like over here, and it was just down here. There's just so much on the map. It's like, gosh, this game is so overwhelming. It can be hard to keep track of it all. So here we are in the thaumaturge. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right, the thaumaturge's guild. Let's talk to Yayaki here.
Welcome to the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here this day, friend. I see that you harbor arcane ambitions, though your journey has scarcely begun. Within these hollowed walls, the arts of devastation are taught, primeval magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield such power, you must needs know of our beginnings. The nation of Ul'dah inherited its traditions from ancient Belladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Ul'dah, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funeral rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The dweemers employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. It is for this reason that we are feared and respected in equal measure. Thus does our guild strive, ensconced in the... I don't know how to say this word. Sorry, too many big words for me. In the catacombs of Arzenath Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you then, adventurer, if you would plumb the abyssal depths?
Oh my gosh! Sorry guys. If you would plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy, let our learned sages guide your descent.
Ah, but before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guild masters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which awaits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word.
Oh gosh, okay, well I visited it, and if I remember, this icon means that I haven't fulfilled the requirements to do the quest yet, so I think I need to talk to Erasmus maybe to get my first actual thaumaturge quest. It says, Erasmus of the Thaumaturge's Guild is preoccupied with his studies, but his brow is furrowed in a way that cries out for help. I am Erasmus of the Order of Ul'dah, and I am charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and the environs in which they dwell. For the dark art of our order is death itself, and power over death can come only through the knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thanalan, but there is much work to be done before that day. Aid me, sister, bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. You will most certainly find them just outside the city in western Thanalan, by way of the Gate of Sultana. Do take care. They can be feisty little creatures when threatened. Okay, so I think I need to do that one to advance the guild's story here. I might be wrong. I don't really remember, but I do remember that each job has like its own quest line, and they're actually pretty cool and pretty fun. I think they have a lot of interesting stories, so hopefully we'll get to do lots of different ones. We have one more quest to do to finish this close from home, and I guess, oh, you know, I didn't think about it, but I could probably have used the aetherite down there to get to the steps of Thal here, but you know, I'm not quite ready to do some quick traveling. I want to just take, let me not look at my underwear here, sorry. I just want to take in the sights of the city. I just love the feeling of splendor of stepping into here. Let's talk to our buddy Wymond real quick on the way anyhow. So, how are you taking to Ul'dah, Rurumiki? Make any new friends in high places yet? Well, when you have the Sultana's ear one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wymond. Long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take this missive to the Josias at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will even give you some gil for your trouble, if only all the work in the city was this easy, eh?
Okay, so I do see where he's talking about. It looks like it's right... Oh gosh, it's a bit further away than I thought. Let me pull up the map here. Okay, it's... Well, you guys want to go over there real quick? Since it's just right there, why not? Let's go see if it's interesting, and then we'll finish up this, close to home. Here we go. We're at the Platinum Mirage here. Do we need to actually go inside? Oh, this is the Pugilists Guild. So, do we go this way, maybe? I don't know where to go. It's highlighted there. I guess maybe I do have to go inside. Let's see. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, yep, there we go. Do you have business with the Platinum Mirage this evening? Alright, and so I'm going to... Oh, I think you just right-click on it, or let's see, there we go. Hand over. A missive from Wymond. Alright, then let's have a look. Bird is barren. Let the hounds feast. So it goes. Oh, this? Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately, this particular petitioner, Wymond's investigation has revealed his finances to be, wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but, we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Well, you have... you can give me enough gil to just run over here, but whatever. Alright, handing over items. Yeah. Well, since we're over here, isn't this how MMOs are? Well, it's just right here, it's just right here. Let's see what Gilther is about here. Motivational speaking. He doesn't like the way I'm looking at him. Hey, you, I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know the Ul'dah, short, broke, never pays what he owes? Yeah, that bleeding whoreson. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamund. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp, like as not. So you go and tell him. Oh my, he's not a very friendly fellow. Alright, well... Alright, so we did a little bit of running around. I don't know if I want to do this quest. I don't want to go around threatening people, but let's hurry on to go speak with Cesaroga here and finish up our close to home quest. You know, I haven't been using sprint at all, and then again, like I said, you know, every time I've played this game, I've just kind of walked everywhere, just because I feel like you miss so much of the game when you're, you know, running around teleporting this and that. I understand the nature of MMOs. You do want to teleport, get there, you know, you gotta be fast, alright? But I feel like, you know, sometimes it's nice to just take it slow and really enjoy and take in this gorgeous world that they've, you know, created. And I mean, this is easily one of the most gorgeous MMOs, and there's so much going on. Look how many merchants there are and how many players there are. I mean, it's just wonderful. So let's talk to Cesaroga here. And you are? Ooh, a newly come adventurer, but of course. Yes, I am Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Ul'dah for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Oh man, people aren't very friendly in this town. I like starting in Gridania. Everyone was more friendly. I guess you gotta be I guess you see so many scrub adventurers every day, right? Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate, being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states. Ul'dah's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vielbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'dah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he
he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer, a deadlier sword perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. Ooh, crafting, 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 crafting. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now, off with you. Gosh. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about these Lalafell folks. I don't think, like, they like to talk your ear off, don't they? They just, like, get to the point, you guys. No, I actually really like the Lalafell. They're, you know, I played a ton of Final Fantasy XI, and as far as I'm concerned, they're Taru, and the cat girls are Mithra. You know, this calling them Mikoti and all this is just like, huh? Alright, so, oops, I didn't mean to open that. Alright, that was an accident. Armory chest. Alright, let's go back in here and let Momodi know we managed to talk to everybody and made it back in one piece.
How was your tour of the city, Rurumiki? Get lost, did you? Aye, well, Ul'dah's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Alright then, all that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the Quicksand.
Alright, I made a little bit of money just there. That sounds like a great game plan to me. Alright, so she looks like she has another story quest for me, but I don't fulfill the requirements. That might be a lot of quests are red, which means I'm guessing I'm not quite high enough level to pick them up. And so when I look at the map, I'm assuming I've got to do some side quests in order to advance. So let's go run right over here and do this motivational speaking quest. I think you can get decently, I can't remember, but I feel like there was a lot of these run around talk to this person quest in this game, and you can actually get quite a few levels from just like run over here, talk to this person, run over here, talk to this person. But I might be getting my Final Fantasies mixed up. I can't quite remember, but I feel like I remember running around a whole bunch before I got to go outside and kill something, right? Not that that's, you know, I mean, not necessarily a bad thing. Anyway, here is Didalata. We're going to be threatening him. Oh, gods be good. Gyelther's goon. Alright, I'll give you back every kill. I always swear, but no more beatings. I beg you. Oh, you won't want me to get my claws out now, would you? I didn't think so. Using items, yeah, okay. Oh, you have something for me? What do you want to say to me? Let's see, Didalata needs help to repay a long overdue debt. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high price. Was my dear departed mom's wedding ring. God's rest her soul, but she'll understand. Oh, I don't want to take your mom's ring, man. Show it to Mamane over at the ossuary and you'll get your coin. Oh, I don't want to take your stuff, buddy. I don't want to. Oh my gosh, I guess I have to. At least these are my people here, my mage brethren. Let's see, here we go. Mamane. Is this a girl or a guy? I can't tell. I think it's a guy. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to the oh my gosh, I've got to learn how to say this place. Arzaneth Ossuary. Alright, I'm gonna hand over this let's see. One look at this extravagant ring would make anyone question Didalata's mother's taste and finery. Funny. You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of Didalada? Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally, this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we will waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Oh, I bet it's actually worth something and he's gonna swipe it, huh? Oh, I can pick up. I'm gonna grab a potion here. Oh, I just leveled up. Awesome. See, I knew you could level without ever stepping foot. Let's see how Umbral Ice and Astral Fire work. Astral Fire and Umbral Ice are special status effects which allow thaumaturges to continuously deal devastating amounts of damage. Blah blah blah. Casting one of the fire spells gives the effect of Astral Fire. It increases the potency and MP of more fire spells. It also lowers the potency and MP cost of blizzard spells. Giving one of the blizzard spells gives the thaumaturge an effect of Umbral Ice, which increases the speed at which MP naturally recovers. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP cost of fire spells. As the thaumaturge progresses in level, the number of Umbral Ice and Fire and Astral Fire effects which can be stacked at any one time increases. The larger is the stack, the more powerful the effect. Alright, so I guess the hard part of this class is learning to switch between, or job, whatever, is learning when you need to do which one. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so, let's see, we've got, let's see, he just took my ring and that was the end of the quest there. Gosh, it opened up a couple other side quest, or another side quest right here. So, let's go grab that real fast and see what that's about from Hihito. Hihito has enough of her husband's poor work ethic and needs someone to whip him into shape. How can the ossuary demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rouge and sunsilk dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I'd had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he'd just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobo Nima, and oh, you married someone named Bobo, that's your problem, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Colosseum entrance wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Oh gosh, everyone's got a problem here, don't they? My gosh, I haven't even stepped outside yet. Let's go. At least they're all just like, go over here, right? At least all of them are fairly close by. Here is poor Bobo here in his outfit. I think he's kind of a cutie, honestly, but, you know, that's me. I am Bobo Nima. Congratulations, you've found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell's-bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've got a long night ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you've finished, go and tell Vulcan at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Okay, so we got oh, let's see, key items. What's this say? Key items can be used on targets by first right-clicking on the target. Alright, so is the Colosseum, let's see, is that, oh my gosh, I gotta change. I'm used to having a button for my map and I don't have it key-bound yet. So I'm guessing I need to go maybe in here for this? Is this the Colosseum down here? The Steps of Fall. Okay, yep, here we go. So, oh gosh, and there's a quest over there. There's so much to do in this game. How do you ever get bored? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's talk to the, or not talk to, let's interact with it. Put that there. Okay. Okay, so it's just basically teaching you how to do certain quests and stuff. It's just, you know, you're still learning, right? So, That's all this is about. Like I said, in the future I'll try to cut out these kind of things unless you guys like really want to see them, which I doubt, because grinding out all the side quests, I mean, a lot of them are just like this, but the thing with Final Fantasy XIV, I personally think a lot of the quests have interesting characters. They're never just go here and do this. I mean, well, they are, but the characters have soul, right? We've got Genevieve right here. Ah, she's pretty cool looking. What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Oh, gosh, sorry. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look how much my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up, right this instant. Can I keep it? Oh, okay, this is, alright, so you're gonna interact with these and pick them up, right? Alright. I should just keep this. Look at these big giant coins. They're so huge. Like, how did these fall out of your pants or something? Like, how did you drop this much gill willy-nilly? I don't understand. Alright, so Babby's first gather quest. I mean, look at me. I didn't even have to go very far. I barely had to move. There you go. Here you go, sweetheart. My gill, now, and there had better be not missing. Okay, yeah. Okay, here you go. Gosh, calm down. This appears to be everything. What are you staring at? Are you experiencing or expecting some kind of reward? The insolence! Oh gosh, I don't want to do a quest for her anymore, that's for sure. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh gosh, here's the Gladiators Guild. There's... Okay, I'm supposed to speak with him to... Alright. You helping Bobonima? Well, ain't that charitable of you. Franz has gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you've met Bobonima's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge, mind. Any road, we appreciate your help. Alright, so I got even more potions. I'm gonna be stocked up on these. And he's got a quest for me too. Oh my gosh, there's so many quests. Alright. It says, Woken of the Gladiators Guild is molting about, whatever. Carried your ass in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I have a deed that needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made 'em ornery as aurochs in a rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but numbers are more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. Well, what'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of those bloody buggers, or don't ya? Alright, so another go kill this quest. Wanna make sure you stack up on these before heading out, right? Alright, and the Great Gladiator, Zazariku, needs an adventure to pick up an order from the Goldsmiths Guild. I'm gonna be doing some goldsmithing later. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum. Zazariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Ah, which reminds me, I have yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Okay. Alright, so we got a ton of side quests, and I bet there's a whole bunch more. And we finished that first little baby introductory main quest for Ul'dah that I don't think we can get anymore until we've done some side quests. So next time let's look at finishing, knocking out a few of these side quests, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching me play Final Fantasy XIV. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.